Hey guys, welcome back. It's your girl P, and today we're going to be talking about the next community fellowship. So, community fellowships, same day, different time. We're going to be doing community fellowships 8 a.m. Monday mornings, and I'll be hosting it this week. It's going to be about burnout. And if you're new here, community fellowship is just a time and a space where we can come together and talk. If anybody wants to be actually speak and not just be in the chat box, feel free to message us on Instagram, comment below on here, or message us on Telegram, in-store Telegram, Mattress Actress Academy. Um, but yeah, so let's get into this. I was recording and then I had to completely start over, so I'm gonna go back and try to remember everything that I said. Anyways, so I was talking about community fellowship, and the next topic is going to be about burnout. I think, sorry if y'all hear these little noises, it's not me farting like I do in other videos. It is this damn chair. But it's comfortable, so I don't want to move, and it's just like, I'm sorry if y'all got to hear a couple squeaks. I'll try to be as still as possible. But anyways, burnouts. We're talking about burnout. If you guys want to be on the next YouTube, message us on Instagram, Telegram, down below. Okay. So I got into this because I think the quickest way to burnout is people feeling like they're in survival mode. And so I went into this little thing about, survival mode, what a survival mode adult worker is versus not being in survival mode and all that. But I'm just gonna try to remember what was on my brain because by golly, that was frustrating. All right. So, what survival mode actually is, it's the mental and physical state that your body enters when you feel unsafe, unstable, under constant pressure, and usually because of money. Your brain switches from growth to protection, like that, and you're just stuck there. So, I think it's when you're thinking about this, and we'll go into some signs that you might be in survival mode, but it may look like constant stress. Now, please do keep in mind there's a difference between stress because you're fucking stressed and you're in survival mode and running a hamster wheel, and stress versus when you're having entrepreneur stress. Completely different stress from too many clients or whatever the case is. You're in these fight or flight responses. You have this scarcity thinking, and I was saying as my phone sits on top of my book, Think and Grow Rich, while I'm sitting here recording, that book really helped me not to have a scarcity mindset. And in the meantime, of me getting distracted, it's funny. I ran across the person's Instagram who bought me this book. Her name was Lovable Soul. I don't know where she at. She might have got out the adult work industry. She was a foot model, so it wasn't really like adult stuff, but I don't know where she went, but she bought me this book, and that meant a lot for me. Anyway, so it got me out of the scarcity thinking. Also, survival mode can look like hyper focusing on the right now and not your future. So, your nervous system literally tries to preserve energy, not create it. That's why money, creativity, and opportunities feel hard when you're in survival mode. You're doubting yourself, you're stressed, your cup is empty, depleted, you have nothing to give, but you need to make all this money and you're just frustrated. But by doing that, you're going to get to burnout a lot quicker than those who are just trying to get out of it. So let's talk about some signs that you may be out of it. And because that may not be where your burnout is coming from. Or this might help you realize, wow, you're still stuck in it. You make decisions from confidence, not panic, when you're not in survival mode. So if you're just like, I gotta do this. Okay, let me do this. Okay, let me go over here. Let me do this. You're still stuck there. You're choosing the fast, desperate option, not the smart one. And that's not always a good thing. If you can't plan for more than 24 hours ahead, you might still be stuck in there. If you're thinking about right now, I need money today. Like, I get so many people that's like, I'm like, just get on Talk to Me. You'll have a consistent check. You'll get paid every Wednesday. They're like, I need money now. I need cash up. I need this. You're still stuck in survival mode because you should be able to wait a week until you get paid, until some money's hitting. So just breathe, because you're still feeling like it traps you in the just today. But once you start feeling safe, you can plan for weeks out. I have my full year planned. That is what gives me a tad bit of stress, but also from work and all that. I'm not just thinking about what I can do in the next few hours. When I have to think about what I need to do in the next few hours, or I am pressed at those moments where I need money right then and there, oh my gosh, that drives me insane. You're not in survival mode when you overcome doom scrolling. Survival mode, you just looking for any means to escape your little reality, even for 2 minutes. So you get to scrolling and scrolling. Next thing you know, you're caught up. Just start taking action. Learn to be more disciplined. You start feeling calmer when you do tasks that used to overwhelm you. When you're not in survival mode anymore, you actually have energy. You can hold your boundaries without guilt. A lot of people that have boundary problems are in survival mode. In survival mode, sometimes you got to admit that to yourself and just recognize where you're at so you can get yourself out of these things. You feel bad, but when you're not in survival mode, you start feeling worthy again. Like you can hold your boundaries. So, these are just topics that we do like to take a hold and cover in our community fellowship, and just giving people a safe space to let it all out. But before we end, I want to talk about some things you can do to avoid that broke bitch mindset. Okay? Because we need to get out of it if you are, honey. Knock, knock. Newsflash. Ain't nobody coming over here to motivate you. Everybody ain't got a Paislee in their life. Not everybody has found this channel. Stop waiting for motivation and start creating discipline. Some people are like, I'm not motivated. I don't want to work. Okay. Baby, you got bills to pay. And not only do you have these said bills to pay, but you want to do things in life. You want to go out with your friends comfortably. You want to travel. You want to take care of yourself. You want to have some me time. Go treat yourself to a spa day. If you can't even do these basic things, and you're like, but I'm not motivated to work. Bitch, get you some discipline. Figure it the fuck out, because that's a sign you're still in survival mode. Complaining instead of problem solving, right? We're going to get out this broke bitch mindset. We ain't going to complain. We just got to have solutions. Now, I'm not saying to avoid your emotions, but you should not let your emotions take control of your full life, because we have other shit to get done. Okay? So take a day, do what you gotta do to feel however you gotta feel, and get the fuck out of it. And the very next day, you should be having solutions to whatever those problems were the day before. Let's see, what else can I think of? Stop staying around broke people. We love our friends. Can't take that away, but if you hang around broke people, you're just gonna end up becoming one. So I want you to take a moment to stop. Think about the 3 to 5 people that's closest to you. Evaluate their lives. Like, take your feelings out of it, whether you love them, like them, whatever. Take your feelings out of it. What is their life like? What's their finances like? Are they stress-free? Are they go-getters? Are they doing what you want to do in your ideal life? Or are they complaining? Are they broke? Or they just have a lack of motivation? that feeds off each other. Energy feeds off each other. So if that's what you're around, that's what you're gonna constantly get. We need to get out this broke bitch mindset and get you some friends that even if they don't have the money right set now, that they have a plan of action to get there. Something else that I personally have learned is to stop saying I can't afford it. Instead, how can I afford it? Because it's possible. I can get whatever the fuck I want. You could get whatever the fuck you want. Stop saying, oh, I'm broke, I can't get that. I don't want to hear all that. Your language equals your mindset. What you're telling yourself and your dominating thoughts, it's what's going to reproduce themselves outward into a physical reality. So be aware of what's in your dominating thoughts. And last things last, get out the broke bitch mindset, because wealthy mindset, abundance mindset is not jealous of others, okay? Instead, start taking some notes and learn from the people that you're jealous of. Because if you're jealous of them, they're doing something, they have something, they know something that you fucking want. And that's why you get those feelings of jealousy. That's normal human feelings, but when you sense that coming into your body, you have to give yourself. I can't give you a reality check. Can't nobody give you a reality check, because you can sit up there and lie to me or whoever about you actually being jealous. But instead of being jealous, figure it out. Take some notes from them. Okay, I'm going to leave you guys here because it's a little too long. Can't wait to see you Monday, bright and early, 8 a.m. Central.